In today's video, we ask, are we too old for theme parks? We'll gad about with the ghosties, go wild on the wooden coasters, and have some pretty iconic moments. So let's find out.
Hello and welcome to Coast Guard Bite. I'm Rachel.
I'm Wills.
And today we're at Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
We've parked up for free. It's been years since we've been to an amusement park. We're so excited, we're going to go buy our tickets now. Let's go. It was a beautiful sunny day. The queues for tickets were bound to be massive. Hang on a minute.
It's empty. Good times. Sad thing, the big one's not on today because it's too windy, but everything else is. Let's go.
For those who don't know, the Pleasure Beach in Blackpool is an amusement park founded in 1896 by A.W.G. Bean and his partner John Althwaite, and has been family owned and operated ever since. That looks fun. Ooh, so does that. No idea what these are called, but it's our first ride. Now this beauty, no, not that one, or that one, opened in 1904. Can you believe that? 1904. It was the Hiram Maxim's Capture Flying Machine, a rotary swing ride, still going strong today. Exit through the gift shop.
It's kind of Christmassy, isn't it?
No, it's still June.
Even more Christmassy.
I give up. First ride done, fantastic. Now the Pleasure Beach has got 2 old wooden roller coasters on the site, and we're going to go and try and get on one now, the Grand National. It's a bumpy one. Correction, Rachel, there are 4 wooden coasters at the Pleasure Beach, and I love this one. Now I was beginning to get the feeling that Wills hadn't done this one before. He was insisting he'd be fine to film. Really, Wills? Top tip, ladies, when riding this coaster, never wear a strapless bra. I did this the last time I rode this. Started the ride with a bra, ended it with a belt. Now are you really sure about this, Wills? Last chance to change your mind. Too late.
I had no idea that was happening on that for donkey's years. My glasses went flying off, my phone was doing that. Good fun though.
Don't say we didn't warn you. Things are about to get spooky. Yes, her. This is another of the old rides here at the Pleasure Beach. In the late 1920s, pretzel rides were becoming a big hit in the USA. Blackpool decided to buy one of these dark rides, and knowing that people in the UK would not know what a pretzel ride was, called it the Ghost Train, based on the name of a popular play at the time. Did you know that this ride was the first to use the name Ghost Train? The ride opened in 1930 and underwent refurbishment in 1936 to make it a double-deck ride. Hello, world! The ride has an exorcist girl, skeletons, cobwebs, spiders, and all end of spooky things. No, that's just us. This ride is said to be haunted. One of the original operators was fondly named Cloggy for his wearing of clogs. He was a very passionate operator who wanted to ensure riders got the fright of their lives. Ooh, eat some pies, son. Anyway, it seems that even after more than 20 years since Cloggy passed away, strange things have been happening on the ride. The sound of clog-laden footsteps, scratching and groaning sounds. Various team members have said they've heard these sounds, and one was even touched on the head. It seems that Cloggy is still hard at work all these years later. Cheers, Cloggy! Right, back to it. Yep, the person who takes your money. Now, the River Caves is one of the oldest rides on the park, opening in 1905.
Just been on the Ghost Train, now we're going on around the world in 80 days. Cool.
Rivercase.
Oh yeah, that one.
Sorry, he's not been right since that wooden coaster. We do apologise. I've just learned a really cool fact about that Tunnel of Love sign. It was put up for an episode of Coronation Street, a well-known British soap, and was never taken down. Who knew? Well, me now. This boat ride takes you past a variety of themed scenes, recreating faraway lands and different periods in time. Into the Blue Grotto we go. This is a lovely, relaxing ride, and it's amazing to think it's over 115 years old. Ooh, looks like we're off to Egypt and the Valley of the Kings. This section of the ride features multiple rooms and includes Egyptian statues and models of Egyptians. Through the jungle we go. And then it's time for a little splash.
Brilliant.
On with the day. Now this blue beauty is called Infusion. It's a steel inverted roller coaster and is the first of its kind to be suspended over water. Infusion actually began life at Southport's Pleasureland in 1999, when it was known as the Traumatizer. Once Blackpool Pleasure Beach ceased to own Pleasureland in 2006, they moved the coaster to Blackpool, painted it bright blue and gave it a new name, Infusion. We were lucky enough to go on the front row. Looking a bit windswept there, love? It's much faster, smoother and more high-tech than your wooden coasters, but there's something about those old wooden coasters that's just more exciting. It's still great fun though, and the track incorporates a butterfly loop, a sidewinder and a tight helix, whatever one of those is. Brilliant fun. And the first photo of the day, with faces that should only be wearing that expression when on the toilet. Now this is the only one of these in the world, and we had no idea what to expect. It's not today. This ride, the Thrill-O-Matic, opened in 2013 on the site of the old gold mine. It was created in association with Aardman Animations. It's based on the Wallace and Gromit films, which we love. You travel around in a large slipper and see scenes from A Grand Day Out, The Wrong Trousers, A Close Shave, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit and A Matter of Loaf and Death. It's a lovely, gentle family ride. There he is, one of my favourite characters, Sean the sheep in his lovely jumper. They had smell pods in this section so you could smell the fresh bread. The ride lasts just under 4 minutes and is great fun. Do check out these films if you've not seen them. My other favourite character, Feathers McGraw, a villainous penguin who disguises himself as a chicken by putting a red rubber glove on his head. Genius. Bye! And then, of course, out through the gift shop. What cool water bottles. Aww. I'd say we were about halfway through our day now and having a brilliant time. I can't believe how quiet it is here. We've literally walked onto every ride. The longest queue I'd say was about 20 minutes for the Infusion. My favourite ride, I've loved all of them, but I did like the Grand National, the old coaster, and more funny for me was Will's reaction to not realising quite how harsh it was. So that's me so far today. Wills?
What a laugh we're having. Yep, I totally agree. The Grand National was by far, God, it was scary. Well, it wasn't scary, but it was like that. Infusion was fab. Unfortunately, I was trying to be sneaky and wear a little GoPro on my wrist, but he saw it and he made me take it off. So we don't have any footage of that one, but never mind. Wallace and Gromit was good fun. Where else? Ghost Train. Love that Ghost Train. And yeah, so we'll see where we go next.
Do you get the feeling he's totally over his job? Not tall enough for this one, Wills. Yay! This is the Big Dipper, another of the 4 wooden coasters on the Pleasure Beach. This one was built in 1923 and then extended in 1936. Don't worry, this is a secured GoPro with Wills, not the handheld iPhone. Let's hope it's not so bumpy. This is the 2nd oldest in-use roller coaster in Britain, and it looks it. I just want to buy it a tin of white paint and a can of WD-40, God love it. Okay, so it is bumpy, but nowhere near as severe as the Grand National. It looks a lot worse than it is, as the camera is on Wills's wrist. This was a lovely coaster, but for the love of God, Blackpool, can you buy it a tin of paint? Things then turned very alpine. We're off to ride the Avalanche. Go on, lads. Avalanche is a steel bobsled roller coaster, and as of 2022 is the only bobsled roller coaster in the United Kingdom. Competing in the Winter Olympics today is this idiot, representing that well-known, well-oiled Winter Olympic team, the United Kingdom. This ride is not physically held to the track and runs as a bobsled would. It starts pretty slow, but sure gathers speed as it gets going. It reaches speeds of 50 miles per hour near the bottom. It's great fun. Slightly more acceptable. We love how they made the planters out of the old log flume boats. But we don't love him though. He's freaky. Whoever thought that was a fun idea has serious problems. It's the stuff of nightmares. This is Icon. Icon is a launched roller coaster, basically meaning it goes from 0 to 50 in seconds and your face gets left behind at the station. This is the most recent coaster in the Pleasure Beach. It opened in 2018 and it's amazing. I actually managed to ride most of this with my arms up. Timmy Mallet painted a phone box. Wasn't he wackaday? Hello, Kate. With our big coaster appetite whetted, we were gutted the big one wasn't running. Ah well, onwards. This is Revolution. No, not that. That's Red Arrow's Skyforce. Revolution is also pretty famous, as it was Europe's first fully looping roller coaster. Cool. Still needing that poo, Wills? I love this one. The Steeplechase is the only operating steeplechase roller coaster left in the world. Now, if you've got a bad neck, don't ride this one. It's Whiplash Central. Basically, 3 horses set off at the same time and race round the track. We were well beaten by a 9-year-old. Sadly, the rides were now closing, so there was just time for a quick stroll in search of donuts. Another cool use of old rides. Yeah, they're great. So's that. Yeah, brilliant, but where's my donuts? Have you got them? You? It's the end of the day and we just wanted a few donuts, but they've sold out of donuts. Bad times. Yes, we think they've catered for an even quieter day than it was. There were just 2 dogs left in the shop. I'd say they were called Rach and Wills. Classy. We've had a fantastic time. We've been on so many rides. I can't believe how quiet the park is today. After we last spoke to you, we went on Wallace and Gromit. Not been on that. Didn't even know what that was. It's kind of a little
trundle through on a kid's roller coaster, but it was really cute and it's inspired us to watch some Wallace and Gromit films. Icon was really cool. They've got a really cool high-end version where you just feel like you're floating in the air before you come down. And before the pandemic, I always loved roller coasters. And before we came here today, I was like, do I like them still? Do I like them? You know what? Bloody love them.
We've had a fab day. God, it's years since we've been here. We haven't been to a theme park, Alton Towers or anything like this for many years, so we've had really good fun. Can't believe how empty it is. And it was a bit of a shame that Valhalla wasn't open, because that's one of our favourite rides. That's been done up. And it was a shame the big one wasn't open because it was too windy. It was a shame I had to take the GoPro off for some of the rides, but it doesn't matter, it's probably too dangerous anyway. So we'll get to I think the park's about to close anyway, so we're going to go home and do the Alpine thing. And in the meantime, if you could like the video, if you could do the subscribe thing and all that, the bell, all that sort of stuff, and we'll see you back at home.
There was just time for a quick trundle through the arcades and the grabby machines. Sadly, I had no coins on me to partake in my favourite pastime today. But then...
A penny just fell, it's fate.
Could this be the start of my wealth and great fortune? Sadly not. Off to the exit, past Alice in Wonderland. They don't look too happy, do they? Nor do they. Everything looks a bit sad when it's closed for the day. Except for that idiot. Come on, it's time to go home. And of course, you exit through the obligatory gift shop.
Well, we're home. We were going to do this bit at the theme park. We got it all set up. We bought a couple of Diet Pepsis.
We failed.
We got distracted. We decided to film the intro and we tried to time a roller coaster coming through the back of the shot. 3 times, yeah, 3 times it took us to get it right, by which time we'd forgot about the ending, drunk the Pepsi and chucked the cups.
Dope.
Bad times. So, we mentioned earlier on, I mentioned earlier on, would I still enjoy a theme park after the pandemic and quite a few years? And are we too old for theme parks? Hell no.
Hell no, it was ace.
It was so good, so good. But I do have to say, my favourite part of the day was the Grand National and you.
I was holding the phone, right?
Yeah.
You'll see, we've probably seen the footage already like this, and then all of a sudden we go, my sunglasses went flying off my head, my phone nearly fell out, it was,
it was very nearly the death of an iPhone 11 today.
It was, and
I shouldn't find it so funny, but I knew you hadn't been on the ride before, because I'd put all my stuff away. I was like, are you sure you're going to hold your phone? And then what you said as we went down that first hill, it was very rude. It was very rude indeed. Anyway, we've had a fantastic day.
Been lovely.
Yeah, you've already done the like, subscribe, I believe.
Yeah,
You've done all that. So we'll just say a big cheers, and however old you are, get yourself to a theme park. It's bloody loads of fun.
It is.
So, we'll say cheers.
Cheers to the good times.
Did you enjoy your day on all those roller coasters?
It had its ups and downs.